Lowell has been a city of immigrants since its inception. First were the Irish who built the canals. In more recent years, Lowell has been a gateway for immigrants and refugees from many nations. The Khmer Rouge, led by Pol Pot, terrorized Cambodia in the late 1970s, and as a result, many Cambodians fled the country. Since the 1980s, Lowell became home to the second largest population of Cambodian Americans in the U.S. Linda Sue is one of the thousands of people of Cambodian descent living in Lowell and is also the executive director of the Angkor Dance Troupe, the oldest Cambodian American cultural arts organization in Lowell.
And so when my father resettled here in Lowell, Massachusetts, he reunited with some folks that were in the refugee camps with him. And they started the Angkor Dance Troupe. And so for almost 27 years now, the Angkor Dance Troupe has been here in Lowell, really providing a great outlet for young people to learn more about the Cambodian culture.
Linda is also the director of the Lowell Community Health Center Teen Block, a program for immigrant youth of many backgrounds. She sees her work in community development and performing arts as intrinsically linked.
You know, we provide a lot of services to youth who are Cambodian or Southeast Asian, and most recently youth of African descent. At the health center, we'll work really closely, like one of our staff members is a principal dancer in the organization. So she brings a lot of her training into a program that we have called Journey to Healing, and she teaches them about that, you know, because there's so much shame sometimes about asking for help. And I think that with the dance troupe, it becomes like a very neutral place to do that. There's like all of this community building that's happening, you know, inadvertently because young people are coming together.
Since Linda and her family have lived outside of Cambodia for decades, the Angkor Dance Troupe has provided one pathway to define Cambodian American culture here in the U.S.
Because in Cambodia, the culture has continued to grow, the language has evolved, the people have learned new things, and so it only makes sense that us here in America also do the same. So in 2012 marked our 25th anniversary for the Angkor Dance Troupe, and we embarked on a world premiere of a new original dance piece called the Apsara Dancing Stones. The actual production integrate the modern or the Western pieces of our cultural identity, but still really truly being true to the core foundation of Cambodian dance.
While Angkor Dance Troupe is known for its performing arts, it's not just about inventing new dances. It's about creating an identity.
It's about creating a sense of community, connecting communities. When you're thinking about the experiences of being an immigrant or a refugee and what that means for people. And the traditional core foundation of Cambodian dance will always be there because it dates back to 800 AD. It's not going to change. But we're changing and we're evolving, and we want to be part of that. We want to be the troupe that someone's mimicking 50 years from now. You know, we don't want to be the troupe that just preserved.